Youbacktube Jeffrey. This message is directed solely at you. Well, and your sheep. I had to get it. I had to laugh what you were saying about me. It's like, it's obviously, you're so frustrated. And let me tell you why you're frustrated, Jeffrey. You are frustrated because I'm exposing you to everybody. You are frustrated because I know exactly what you're up to, every step that you've taken, and I've been telling people exactly what you're doing. And so you are frustrated, so you lash out with these long rants, saying all kinds of crazy crap. You do realize, hopefully, I don't think you're smart enough to realize this, that makes you look like a fool. Especially when you're saying a bunch of BS about me that is not true. Like, washed windows at a cop shop and then exaggerate it. No, dude. You know what? If you get off your lazy ass and actually do some research and be honest about it and not just trying to slant things in your direction, you'd be forced to admit that I was a police officer, that I was in law enforcement for over 10 years, that I worked for 5 different departments. That, by the way, I listed in a video a couple of months ago, where I listed every department that I worked for and the dates that I worked there. So your little rant about me not being a cop, quit making a fool out of yourself. Dude, I know where I worked and when I worked there. You obviously don't. Or if you do, you're not admitting it because you don't want your sheep to know that you're lying and just pulling stuff out of your ass. All right, let's do a little breakdown, Jeff. You said that you put out a video saying everything I said was a lie and deliberately deceiving people. That is absolutely untrue. I have never lied about anything. I did receive some misinformation, and as soon as I found out it was misinformation, I went and made a video. I took the videos down, and I told everybody about it. I was honest, Jeff. Honest. Something that you have no clue how to be. So let's break it down. All right, you're saying I'm not a cop. I was. Secondly, even if I wasn't, what does that have to do with Kylie Rodney? What does that have to do with trying to find out the truth as far as Kylie? You obviously haven't made any attempt to find out the truth. That is one thing that I have done. And my videos show the research that's been going into it, the contacts that I've been making. You have not come out with anything that you've done on your own. Everything that you did, everything that you put out, you got from somebody else. You did not ever get anything on your own. I don't think you have the first clue how to do that, and I think you're too damn lazy to do it. You just want everything handed to you on a plate. Because, Jeffrey, you are a psychopathic narcissist. That is exactly what you are. It's all about you. You have no conscience. You have no qualms about ripping people off, about hacking into people's PayPal accounts, hacking into their bank accounts, and stealing money from them. And then going out and buying your toys. You have no qualms about taking over $5,000, at least $5,000 in donations that people made to you for the express purpose of hiring a PI and finding out information to find justice for Kylie. You spent $700 on 2 stupid background reports that I could have got for $30, which shows right there you're a moron, and you wasted people's money, and then you decided, oh, I'm spending too much of it, I need to leave some over for myself. In fact, the bulk of it, in fact, the rest of it. After that $700, you never spent another dime. And before you say you did, you better have receipts, dude. You better have legitimate receipts that show where that money went. Also, what I found hilarious is you saying that, oh, I have to make fun of you to make any money on my channel. Dude, my channel is not monetized. I don't make any money on it. I haven't made one dime. Now, if you're going by that one website that I don't remember, starts with an S, I've got it bookmarked in mine too, where you can go and see what a channel is making or might be making. What it does is it gives you the estimated revenue based on views. Estimated revenue. It does not give you what's been paid out. So yeah, it may show that there's estimated revenue on my channel, but it's not monetized. And there's been nothing paid out. So if you think that that was saying what I've been making, you're an idiot. Well, you're an idiot anyway. That's a given. But yeah, dude. Okay, let's break it down some more. All right. What have I done to make money on here? What have I lied about? I haven't lied about anything. Like I said, I was given some misinformation. I put it out, but as soon as the next day when I found out that it was BS or possibly BS, I took the videos down and I told everybody about it. I was honest, like I said. You have not been honest, dude. You've been lying and scamming this whole damn time. You saw Kylie as an opportunity to make money because you are a lifetime scammer. And so people like you who have no conscience, who have no problem doing anything to make money, you saw this as an opportunity. You saw how emotionally invested people were in this. And you saw it as an opportunity to play on their emotions, which you did. Oh, we're going to hire a PI and we're going to, find out the truth about Kylie. Dude, you haven't produced one bit of truth about Kylie that you haven't gotten from somebody else. Where's your information? By the way, this bullshit about you taking 200 hours to produce a video, that's just moronic. It doesn't take, you can produce a damn feature-length movie in less time than that. It doesn't take, 200 hours, and that's just an excuse. It's one of your many excuses. I should go through there and count all of the different excuses that you've used to try to explain why you haven't put out that video. Oh, your almost mother of your child 10 years ago? What? Who in the hell believes that bullshit? Anybody that does is a moron. She was almost your mother, or the mother of your child 10 years ago. Well, she just had a miscarriage. Well, who's the father now? And where is the father? Why isn't the father there holding her hand? And you ain't there holding nobody's hand, dude. You don't have that much compassion. Because all you care about is yourself. So don't try to convince anybody that you're there holding somebody's hand. We all know that's horse shit. Or your cat, your 21-year-old cat, which was, 6 months ago it was 17. Wow, that is one fast-aging cat. You said it was 17 a while back. Now it's 21? Do you even have a cat? I have a problem with the guy that has cats instead of dogs in the first place. But considering all the other factors about you, yeah, I see why you have cats. You couldn't handle a dog. It's too masculine. Oh, so let's see. Let's break this down. Well, we broke me down. The fact that I'm not making any money. I don't have any ulterior motive, unlike you, to put out videos. I put out videos when I have the new information. I put out other videos too, and especially ones where trolling you, because I love trolling you, dude. I love trolling idiots. Especially one particular idiot named Youbacktube Jeff. I don't have any motive, dude. And what motive would I have for lying and saying I was a cop? What would that gain me? That wouldn't gain me anything. If I was doing it for monetary gain or something like that, lying like you. See, you're so used to lying and scheming and scamming that you don't even have an inclination that there are honest people out here. Because you're so freaking dishonest. You think in that mindset. You think, well, everybody's like me, and I would scam them, and I would lie, so everybody else would too. No, Jeff. There are other people on here that are like you. scamming people, lying to people, doing things for monetary gain. But there are also a lot of more honest people on here than scammers, I believe. So, yeah. So let's break you down. As I said, you saw an opportunity to make some money off of a little girl's death. Personally, I think that's despicable. And since you're so used to coming up with schemes and scams, it probably didn't take a whole lot to figure out something that you knew would play on people's emotions and motivate them to donate money. And so rather than going through a GoFundMe or a legitimate donation site, you created your own site where you could control everything about it. You could control what was displayed, so no matter how much was donated, you'd still keep it at a certain amount so people would think that they needed to donate more. You kept telling people, I need more money. I need more money for this. I need more money for that. You promised a video based on the donations that the people gave you. And by the way, you said, oh, these people whining about this and whining about this video. Hell yeah, Jeff. They donated over $5,000 to you, you idiot. Are you really that frickin' stupid? I think you are. Guess what, Jeff? They have a right to demand you come out with that video. They have a right to get a return on their investment. So far, there's been no ROI. There's been nothing but the only thing they've gotten for their donations is bullshit and lies and excuses. Jeff, you make more excuses than any little kid I've ever seen. You've got a frickin' excuse for everything. Oh, if it isn't this, well, if this one isn't working anymore, I'll come up with a new one. Now it's your cat. And what the hell do you have to do with your cat 24 hours a day that you don't have time to produce a video? Give me a break. And you ain't sitting at nobody's hospital bed holding her hand. We both know that's bullshit, Jeff. It's just another excuse. Oh, and let's say this person happened to die, or you say they died. You'll just come up with another excuse because that's what you do. I'm going to go through and I'm going to produce a video, Jeff, of all of the excuses that you've given. All of the excuses. And you know what, Jeff? Here's the thing. I think that even your people are starting to see how full of shit you are. I think your people are starting to see that what I have been saying since the beginning has come true. And if they don't see it, they're deluded and self-blinded. Because I've said since the beginning that you ain't going to come out with no video, that you don't have any information. As soon as Squirrel Girl quit giving you information, you notice you didn't come out with anything new. You gave little clips and little pictures off of Google Streets. Like anybody with half a freaking brain could see that's where they came from. You gave them little bits, just stringing them along just enough. And then that stupid picture, like, what does this say about the picture of the door handle or whatever? You know? See, that's what scammers do. They don't ever give actual information. They just give little bits and pieces, string people along, make them think there's actually something going on behind the scenes, when we know that has been nothing going on behind the scenes, Jeff, because you don't have a first clue how to do it. You have no idea how to investigate. You have no idea how to gather information. I mean, the information that you gathered on me is wrong. You say, oh, he works at truckstop.com. No, dude, I took that as a part-time job like a couple of years ago for a while, just to make some extra money. And it's been a couple of years since I worked there. And you're telling people that's where I work? Shows me right there, Jeff, you have no freaking idea what you're talking about. You have no idea, dude. You have no clue. Nothing. But everything I said about you is true, and you know it. And that's why you're so pissed. That's why you're so frustrated. Because you know. I know your game, buddy. I know what the hell you're doing. I can see it clear as day. And so can most of my subscribers. Yeah, we can see what you're doing. You're stalling. You're coming up with excuses to keep stalling. You figure, oh, as long as I keep giving them excuses, they won't demand me to come out with the video. Jeff, if you had any balls, which I highly doubt you do, you would come out with some new information. Why don't you just come out, hey, here's an idea, and I challenge you to do this. Here's your opportunity to prove me wrong, Jeff. And if you don't do it, we're all going to call you a liar. Here's what you could do. Very easy. You could come out with like a 5-minute video of new information. And then a few days later, you could come out with a new video with new information. And so forth and so forth. Come out with like little short videos. At least let your people know that you're not lying. But guess what, Jeff? Guess what? You won't do that. You know why? Because you ain't got shit. You don't have a damn thing. You don't have any new information at all. And that's why you won't accept my challenge. Here's what you'll do, Jeff. You'll go on another rant and talk about blah, 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 blah. And Kevin hasn't given me his badge number or his diploma. But, dude, I don't owe you a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Nothing. I don't owe you crap, dude. Why should I give any of my information to you? Who are you? Besides an idiot and a scammer and a liar and a psycho and a drug addict. And you know I'm right on all those points. Why should I give any of that to you? It's none of your damn business. And it's totally irrelevant to anything that we're doing. Do you ask other people who are making Kylie videos to give them their badge number? If you don't want to believe I'm a cop, go ahead. I don't care. That has no relevance to anything. Now, I was. And that's very provable. And like I said, I already listed everywhere I worked and the dates. So prove me wrong. Come on, dude. Guess what? You can't. You can't, because you cannot dispute truth. So, what do we have? We have information that you came out with saying you got from your PI that we both know. Squirrel Girl gave you. She told me she was going to give it to you before she gave it to you. And then I see you come on with a video saying, here's my PI. Yeah. And then you steal her video about the interview with the Prosser Water District guy. Say it's yours. Say it's like an FBI special agent or some bullshit that you tried to spin. And then put it behind a paywall. A free video that she put out. You took and tried to make money off of it. What does that say about your character, Jeff? Right there. That says it all. And look, you people that are following him, if you can't see that, who in the hell who is honest does something like that? Tries to make money off somebody else's free video. And he's done that with others too. He's an asshole. He's the thief. He's a liar. Yeah, Jeff, you know I'm telling the truth. And that's what pisses you off. Because you cannot dispute what I'm saying. Because you know that everything I am saying is true. And you know it. Yeah. I mean, facts speak for themselves. What new information have you come out with? And like I say, you could do it in like 3-minute videos. Hell, how long does it take to produce a 3-minute video? Not very long, unless you're a total idiot. So it may take you 2 hours. For 200 hours. You're so full of crap. So that's what you're doing, Jeff. You're scamming these people. You're hacking into people's accounts. You're hacking into their social media. You're hacking into their phones. Squirrel Girl has proof of that. Yeah, that's the kind of person you are, Jeff. And you people who are following him, if you can follow somebody that does crap like that, you are fools. Absolute fools. So, Jeff, here's my challenge. Prove me wrong. Come out with some 5-minute videos, 10-minute videos, 3-minute videos with new information about Kylie that isn't already just a bunch of BS that's already been gone over on somebody else's channel. And don't steal it from somebody else's channel. Do your own work. Let's see it. You say, look, you could get a lot of money with $5,000. Or a lot of information with $5,000. Yeah, for $5,000, you should be able to have a 2-hour documentary on everything that's happened to Kylie and who did it. But guess what? We both know you're full of shit. We both know that you don't have shit. We both know that you're not going to produce a video. You're going to make some excuse. You're going to go on a rant and say, I don't know you. Dude, you owe your people. You owe the people who donated to you. You realize that they could file a class action lawsuit against you for fraud? So if I were you, to avoid that, I'd show them some results. I'd show them some return on their investment. I'd show them where their money went. I'd show them that they didn't just waste it. Right? That's what I'd do. Otherwise, you're going to be opening yourself up for criminal prosecution, dude, for fraud. And guess what? I'm going to lead the charge. I'll mobilize the forces if I have to. I'll lead the whole thing because I want to see you put away. Because you need to be put away. You've been doing this shit way too long. And your little charade's about to come to an end. Have a nice day.